Hello, today I'm going to test some kitchen utensils for you that you may have already seen on social media. We'll see together which ones actually work and which ones are scams. Let's get started right away. So here we have a little Italian gadget that's supposed to help us measure the right amount of spaghetti for 1, 2, 3, or 4 people. So this is actually something very simple that doesn't take up much space in the drawers. And if it really works, it could definitely be used every day. Maybe I'm exaggerating since not everyone eats spaghetti daily, but at least often. Oh, it's already breaking. Look, it's splitting in two. Oh, that's not very reassuring. The quality of the finish doesn't look amazing. Look, it seems like the plastic is already coming off at the edges, or maybe it's just an impression. Oh no, actually that's just the way it's designed. My mistake, I was too quick to judge. So this isn't going to be hard to test. We simply have a handle that you just need to retract to close the iris in the center. And obviously the tighter it is, the fewer spaghetti you can put in. So here we go, I'll give it a try and see if it's easy to handle. I'm taking out my spaghetti, of course I'm getting it everywhere. Okay, so here for example, I know I have enough for one person. And if someone comes along and says, I want some too, well, you just have to widen the opening and add more spaghetti. Oh wow, oh wow, 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 wow. So maybe I'm the one who doesn't know how to use it. But there's a problem here, it's going all over the place. Oh wow, 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 oh I messed everything up. Well, the accessory does its job, that's true. But I'll be honest with you, personally, I think I'm going to keep weighing my spaghetti because I find it simpler, more efficient, and above all, faster. Here, you still need a bit of skill, which I don't necessarily have. The next item is a 3-in-1 avocado slicer, which is supposed to let us cut it in half to easily remove the pit and then create perfect slices. And here's what the product looks like up close. Honestly, it looks really intuitive. I don't think anyone needs to read the instructions to understand how it works. So I'm going to start by rinsing it. There we go, there was a bit of dust, and now all I have to do is get an avocado so I can test it. I'll tell you right away, it doesn't look very ripe. So that's actually a good thing. In this case, since it's going to be harder to open and handle, the tool is really going to be put to the test. So here we go, let's do it. Okay, well, I expected it to be a bit tricky since it's plastic, but it works really well to split the avocado, and I don't think you could really hurt yourself. It seems pretty safe, so I'll go around twice just in case. There we go, now I'm going to open it. Perfect, the cut is clean, and now I'm going to try to remove the pit with the center part. I guess you just have to press and twist. Wow, it's super simple, it's crazy. Honestly, it's very effective. And now we just have to see if we can make slices easily with the last part. Well, in terms of proportions, we're good. The tool fits perfectly. The size of the avocado. Oh no, it doesn't seem to work. Am I using it the right way? I'll try the other way. Yeah, it's just too hard right now. Wow, it's really struggling. I'm trying. Oh, this is a struggle. I'm doing my best, guys, but honestly, this time, it's kind of a failure. It's not ripe enough for it to work properly. No, right now, I'm just making a mess. This is nonsense. Well, you could say there are actually some slices, but honestly, no, it's not working. It doesn't look like anything at all. I'll try with the second half. Yeah, but it's not great. So, there are 3 possible reasons why this isn't working. I'll let you tell me what you think in the comments. Either I'm really bad at this, or the avocado isn't ripe enough, or maybe it just doesn't work at all. But in any case, there are still 2 out of the 3 possibilities that work really well, so that's good enough for me. Now, I have here an expandable container from the brand Blue Ginkgo. It's not extremely easy to pronounce, and this one is supposed to let us rinse and drain our vegetables, or simply let our cutlery dry. The packaging, as you can see, is very simple, and that's actually a good thing. Normally, we would have a big box with a picture of the product, but here they just decided to use bubble wrap and a small label, and in the end, that's more than enough. Judging by the finish, it looks like good quality, and that's a good thing since we're going to put some pretty heavy things inside. So, it needs to be durable over time, and you should know that it comes in several colors, but personally, I chose black to match the rest of my kitchen. So let's go, we're going to try it out together. Okay, so as you can see, my sink is wider than the accessory itself, but one of its features is that it's extendable, so it's supposed to fit all shapes and sizes. So, let's go. I'm going to press here on both sides. And normally, I'm supposed to be able to extend it. So I have to go almost to the maximum to fit my sink, but it works. It still looks sturdy and I'll be able to move it according to my needs. So here we go. I'm gonna put some tomatoes inside and all that's left is to rinse them. Well, there's still a bit of water left in the central part, but as you can see, most of it went into the sink, so it works pretty well. It's not too small, you can easily fit both hands in, it's not cramped. Then, if you want, you're supposed to be able to close it all up and you have your container with the tomatoes. Honestly, I think it's really not bad. It doesn't take up much space. You can store it easily and it's efficient. So for me, it's approved. Now I'm going to test the twist and mix from the brand Mastrad for you. It's a kind of large container in which you can directly make your crepe batter, and you can also use it to pour it onto your griddle. To help us, there are measurements all around that show us in which order to add the ingredients and in what quantity. We also have a kind of mechanism that will allow us to mix everything and also a spout to pour the batter easily. So here we have an object that's supposed to be all-in-one, simple and practical for making waffles, crepes, or even pancakes. But is that really the case in practice? Well, that's what we're going to check together. Okay, so let's get started. I'll unscrew the top part and follow the instructions to the letter. To make my crepes, you have to start with 2 eggs. Alright, you shouldn't let any shell fall in, otherwise it's a pain to get them out. We're just a little above the line, so it's really well done. A bit of salt, now I'll add my flour up to the line. Oh, almost on the first try, I pack it down. The fact that it's nice and wide at the top is pretty good, it helps avoid spilling everywhere. As you can see, I barely got any on the side. Great, now all that's left is to add the milk. So I'm trying to do things right. Just a little bit more, there we go, and now all that's left is to mix it. It already looks like it's stuck with the flour. I can't reach the bottom, maybe I need to press down. Okay, it's good. I'm getting there little by little, it looks pretty good. Anyway, there's no difficulty, it's very smooth, it doesn't take much effort, and honestly, the experience is pretty pleasant. And there you go, my crepe batter is mixed, all that's left is to put it in the fridge, and if I understood correctly, you can take the non-slip part from underneath and use it as a lid. Okay, it works like a suction cup, that's good, I'll put this in the fridge and try it later. After filming, I made a few crepes and it went really well. And the real advantage of this product is that you don't have to clean 50 different utensils afterward. Honestly, I find it very practical, very well designed, so for me, it's more than approved. Next, we have this little accessory that's supposed to let us spray lemon juice by using the fruit directly. So, we obviously have here a kind of base that will let us place our lemons, as well as 2 different sizes of spray. So why is that? I don't know if you have an explanation, but I'm open to it. So, in this case, it's going to be pretty simple to test. I take my lemon, I roll it to activate the juice inside. It's a little technique I learned, I don't remember when, but anyway, it was very effective. There we go, perfect. I'm going to cut off the tip, and in theory, all that's left is to insert our spray. Is this going to be easy or not? Alright, I'm going to twist it. Okay, so no problem. Here I go, here I go, here I go, and there we are. In theory, we have our lemon juice spray and we can set it down like this. So now, does it work? That's another story. We'll see together. Well, yes, it's more effective than I thought. Honestly, I thought, well, this is just a gadget. It's not going to work, but it's actually pretty effective. Look, I really have no trouble spraying lemon juice into the air. Honestly, I was skeptical. I thought this wouldn't work, but in the end, there's no reason to say otherwise. It works really, really well. On the other hand, I got lemon juice all over myself and it's starting to sting. Honestly, it's a great, simple invention. If it stops us from buying small bottles like this, we have everything to gain. Now we have this all-in-one product shaped like a bottle. And it contains a whole bunch of utensils that will be useful when we're cooking. I'll open it with you right now. Let's see what it looks like. Well, visually it's very cool, it's a clever idea, but I'll be honest with you, the plastic used feels really low quality. So we have a funnel, a citrus juicer, something to separate egg whites from yolks, a kind of strainer, a grater, a second grater. So I think this one is for garlic, this one, I have no idea what it is, maybe a bracelet, and finally a small measuring cup. Knowing that the principle is very simple, you just have to take one of the accessories, attach it to the container, and all the ingredients will fall directly inside. As you can see, the plastic is delicate and already scratched, even though I haven't used it yet. This confirms what I said earlier. I'll quickly test how it works. Starting with the cheese grater, I'll test it with some Emmental. So, the direction is indicated. Okay, so it works, it's effective. Now I'm going to try the citrus juicer. I'm going to test it with a lemon. It catches the seeds well. Same thing, I have to say, it's very effective. And finally, the egg separator. It didn't work. Maybe there's another technique. Maybe you have to be more gentle. Here, I'm going slowly. Yeah, it's about to fall. No, it's gonna fall, and well, there you go. Well, I'm a little less convinced here. And overall, even if it works, I would tend to go for objects, let's say, of better quality, more solid, that will last over time. Since we need these utensils regularly and will use them for life, it's an initial investment, but we know we'll get our money's worth. There you go, it's done. Let me know in the comments which object you liked most. I'll see you soon for more adventures. Goodbye, subtitles Mika.